So today I'm making avocado toast, also a Southwest chicken wrap, and then I'm going to finish the day off with a grilled summer burger bowl. So come along with me. I first had to go grocery shop for all of my ingredients for things that I didn't have at home. So a lot of these things, of course, I don't keep on hand. I just go to the store to pick them up. I make out my list. I go to the store, pick up everything that I'm going to be needing for the things that I plan on cooking for the week, or at least for a few days. I really don't like cooking for the entire week because that can get very boring to me after about 3 days. So I try to do about 3 days. And then I try to pick up some flowers just to brighten up the day, brighten up the house, especially when I'm in the kitchen cooking. So definitely come along with me and just see what it is, quick, easy meals that I make to just make sure I hit my protein goals. Okay, so now that I'm back from the grocery store and all of my ingredients that I don't already have at home for what I'm going to make for an easy breakfast, an easy lunch, and an easy dinner. And this is going to be meal prep. So some of these things I'm probably going to eat off of for the next, let's say, day or two, because I don't really like to prep food for 5 days. It really gets old. Honestly, like after 3 days, I'm done with this. So just to show, I got some lean ground beef here. This is bread for the household. I'm not going to be using that. But I have some Kobe Jack cheese, some taco seasoning. That's for the house and for one of the recipes. I have some spinach wraps that I'm going to be using for the wraps I'm going to be making. When I have my protein shake, I put a banana in there. So I'm going to prep those, cut them up, put them in the freezer so they're nice and cold. I have a few tomatoes that I picked up. Some avocados, because I'm going to be making avocado toast. And that's the first thing I'm going to make is some avocado toast this morning. So I'll be filming that in just a second. And sourdough bread. This is really good bread for you. And then we got some romaine lettuce that's going to be in one of the recipes. Some russet potatoes. And got some strawberries. My family loves strawberries, so I got a lot of those because I can't keep them when I buy them for myself. I go in and get them, and they're gone. So got some strawberries, and I got some almond milk, and I got some pickled red onions that are going to go in one of the recipes. So let's get started. Oh, forgot. I got some Greek yogurt. That's always good. High protein. Got some black beans. Protein. Gonna put some, like a fiesta corn or Mexican corn in one of the wraps that I'm making, in the wrap that I'm gonna be making. And this is just some kosher salt. So, let's get started, guys. All right. So, just gonna take a tablespoon of butter and put it in the pan and just kind of melt it around in the pan a little bit. And this is avocado toast. So this is quick, easy, healthy for you. So just letting that melt, because what I'm going to do is then take my toast, and I'm just going to, my sourdough bread, I'm going to toast it on each side once the butter melts down. And the protein from just avocado toast and a half of avocado, that's 10 grams of protein. But what I'm going to do is take mine up a notch, and I'm going to fry an egg and put it on top for extra protein, but also just extra for the food that I'm, eating, so that I make sure that I'm staying full. I already had a protein shake after I worked out. That's gone. So now I'm doing my breakfast. So the butter is melted for the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and put the sourdough bread in there, toast it on both sides. And while I let that cook in there. All right. So I got my avocado, toasting my bread. Toasted it on one side, so I'm toasting it on another. And just while I'm toasting that, I'm just gonna cut my avocado in half, because you don't need a whole avocado, half avocado. Now, it's up to you. If you want a whole avocado, put your whole avocado in there. Avocados are good fat, so it's good for you. And if you know that you need help getting all of your protein in, then get more. But the avocado is really just a fat. It's not a protein. So, but if you know you need a little extra healthy fats in the day, go ahead and put that on there. My toast is about ready to come off. I'm going to toast the other side just a little bit more while I peel this avocado. I got that peeled. Get a plate. Take that off in just 2 seconds. Got that off. Now I'm gonna fry me an egg. All right, so we have an egg. Fry my egg in there. Frying. So I'm just gonna put a fried egg on top. Oh, it's hot. Flip that. Actually, put a little salt on there. And a little black pepper. And I actually gonna put a little salt and black pepper on my avocado once I get it all mashed up. So while my egg is frying, I'm just mashing up this avocado. And I have it laid on the toast. That's not gonna work. So I'm gonna mash it up first outside of the toast, and then I'll just put it on there. Turn that egg off. Take it off of there. I don't want it to fry too hard. But I am mashing up my avocado. I'll put a little pepper in it. Put a little salt in it. Honestly, I love tomatoes. I really should. You can spruce yours up however you like. So I really could grab me a tomato and put it on here as well. Just whatever you like. But I'm spreading my avocado on my toast. And that's quick. Spread it all over it. Have my avocado on my toast, like that. I'm gonna grab my fried egg, put that on top. And again, some days, depending on how I feel, I may get me a fresh tomato and cut it over the top of that. And voila, that is breakfast. It is done. Okay, for lunch, I make a quick wrap, and this wrap is a Southwestern wrap. It's really easy. You just have salt, cumin, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and chili powder. So you're just gonna season the tenderloins with that. And I say don't go overboard with the seasoning, but season to your taste. Okay, so I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan and let that heat up. And then I'm going to put my chicken in. Just letting the olive oil heat up a little bit. And once that gets heated in the pan, and I'm using 4 tenderloins, but when you eat these, you only need 2 for your wrap. So I'm just making extra, really making some for both me and my husband. And they take hardly any time to cook. So cook them on one side and cook them on the other side. I'll take them off and chop them up, and they'll be ready to go in the wrap. I'm just doing maybe like about 2 minutes on one side, and I'll do 2 minutes on the other, and I'll see if it's done, and then if not, I'll flip it back over one more time. To dinner, preheating the oven to 450 for my last meal of the day. So these are the russet potatoes I'm gonna wedge. And after I wedged those, I moved on to prepping the lean ground beef. And it's just A1 sauce, Worcestershire sauce, seasoned with some onion powder, garlic powder, kosher salt, pepper. Just a good seasoning on the meat. Then I have to mix that all in, just kind of ground that up together before I get ready to patty that. And I put the wedges I boiled the wedges for about 8 minutes. That's gonna get them nice and tender and where they need to be before I take them out and season them up and put them in the oven. I made a few patties here. That's what this recipe calls for. After you season your meat, make some patties. And after I boiled the wedges for 8 minutes, I go ahead and take those out, transfer them to a bowl, and just pat them dry. And after that, I season them with some Italian seasoning, a little bit more salt, pepper, garlic powder, and put them in the oven. And now I'm going to just put a little ranch dressing on my lettuce and mix that in together. And we're about to plate. So the beef patty or ground beef at the bottom. And I put my lettuce on top and the rest of the ingredients. The rest of the ingredients are cheese. Let me know in the comments if you like this, what I eat in a day to hit my 100 to 120 grams of protein.